Yo, what's the word, Chicago? It's your boy, JT from South Island Brand, here with the one, the only.
FUEGO BAINE.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, my boy?
Feeling good, bro. It's been a long time coming, bro.
Hell yeah, shit.
Hell yeah.
I want to say that shit popped for at least 2-3 years at this point, bro. That was since like 2021, bro. Like that's the first time, like that was like first you know, like you like the music you was making.
Yeah.
You've been doing your shit, my boy.
Thank you, bro. It's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but like I'm just happy people are appreciating it for what it is, for real.
Tell us about, shit. Where you from, bro? Where you grew up?
I grew up on the south side, bro, Chicago. I grew up right there. I'm in the Huntersville, so right there in like Roseland. I used to go to school at, Gary Comer.
Yeah.
High school, yeah. I used to go to school over there.
This is crazy, but I went to fucking middle school.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
At Gary Comer?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I went to the high school, but I used to be at like the youth center and shit. Like they used to have a studio in that bitch.
Hell yeah. I remember them days.
Yeah.
My boy back there went to Gary Comer too.
Yeah, you went to Gary Comer? What year?
Middle school, I was up to 7th grade.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's a small world, bro. That's what I love about Chicago. It's small. I went to Gary Comer. I used to be running around all throughout fucking Grand Crossing doing bullshit. Yeah, for sure. I used to be running around this part of the city too, Hyde Park, because all my homies is up here.
Hyde Park is like an icon for the South Side. My boy's from here now.
Yeah.
So shit, when did you start making music?
I started making music like in 2020. I feel like a lot of people did, because it wasn't really shit going on.
Right.
It was in the crib. I used to like make diss tracks on my phone to like all my homies and shit. Like we used to talk crazy shit.
Oh, bro.
But like I was really doing that shit. Like in my head, I'm like, yeah, fuck this nigga. Yeah,
sounded good too.
Exactly, bro. So like I just wanted to take a stab at it and really do it for real.
Oh, bro.
And like 2 years ago is when I really started taking it serious, because that's when I started like making projects and shit.
Yeah.
And like testing out like my voice and like different auto tunes and all that shit. But like,
hell yeah. So it started off as like something fun, right? But of course, it's totally possible for you to go from like diss tracks to like, shit, maybe I can make music, but I definitely feel like there was some thoughts of like music and like a deep love and appreciation for it before it even got to that point.
Yeah.
So like growing up, was music always a big part of your life?
Absolutely. I used to my mom used to play a lot of gospel music when I was a kid. So like, I really love like the melodies. I love playing with melodies. You can tell in like the songs that I be making. I love I don't know what it is about it, but it scratches my brain in a certain way.
Yeah.
It's something about it. And I really used to like gospel, but then I really started listening to like a lot of house music and shit. I still do love a lot like house music. It's just like that's some Chicago shit for real. It's the home of house music. And I really started fucking with trap when I was like maybe like 11. Cause bro, you remember the Dougie song, bro? You remember the Dougie song?
The Dougie?
Yeah. I was bumping that shit heavy for some reason, bro. I'm like, damn, this
was catchy as hell.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah, so hearing about like, just all the different influence from like gospel, house, trap. What genre, if any, would you put yourself in?
Definitely trap, alternative, like rap and trap and shit.
When I listen to your music a lot, like I definitely hear the alternative part, like when you say alternative trap, and circling back to how you said like there's a important focus on like melodies for you, or like that's something that you really like in music. How do you feel about the plug sound, or like that comparison? Like, are you like familiar with that type of music?
Like you talking about like Mexico Drill?
Yeah, type
I love that shit, bro. Like I fuck with a lot of the new niggas too doing that shit, like TDF and all them, bro. They've been going crazy, bro. But the real founders like Mexico Drill.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some more names, bro. Like I can't even think off the top of my head, but like them niggas definitely built the sound for sure for like a lot of this shit coming up now. For sure. When
it comes to like curating you and your sound and like making something that is authentically like FUEGO BAINE, who are like some frequent collaborators, or like where do you get your beats from?
Where are my beats from?
Yeah, I feel like beat is like the basis of like any good song, and that's what ultimately puts you in the type of genres, like what type of beats you use.
To be honest, for like a lot of my beats, I make a lot of my own shit. But other than that, like I work with Campbell, there's a producer named Campbell. He's really hard. He makes a lot of like the alternative shit. I hop on like the house shit, like the ambient rock shit. He does a lot of that. I fuck with him heavy. Travi, I don't know if you know Travi, but Preem. he put me on the trap beat because that's his homie. They grew up together. I just started really working with him a lot. He's fire. He's really good, bro. Really, really good. You're gonna see on the next project. He produced like 6 songs off of that shit.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, those are like the main 2 people that I've been working with heavy.
Okay, no, that's super fucking dope, bro. To be honest, I knew that you made beats, but like I forgot because you've been like so heavy on like your rap shit.
Yeah.
When did you start making beats?
Bro, literally like I think like 2022, 2021 really. When I was in college,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really going to my classes like that. Yeah. I used to be in my dorm just like doing whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I got to like making beats and shit. I used to like crack all my plugins. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You go on Reddit and find like cracks and shit to like get it for free, but eventually I started buying them shit because like I really got invested in it.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, like Nexus, fucking Serum, all that shit. I used to be all on that, and I still do. So.
And earlier you said like 2022 was when you started taking like your rap seriously. When it came to like the production, you started doing the production because like you were finding it hard to find beats that you wanted to rap on.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like when I first started off, bro, I was finding beats off YouTube. I feel like that's what anybody does for real.
Yeah.
But what I used to do instead of just pulling beats and just posting them, bro, I used to just send the songs that I made to the producers. Because you can really network like that. You can really network. You can fuck around and meet the next producer that's gonna produce damn near your whole 10 song project or whatever like that. If they rocking with you, you know. But yeah, I used to be getting my shit off YouTube. But eventually, you know, you had to start paying for that shit at some point.
Right, yeah.
And I didn't have the money for it. Yeah, literally. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to start making my own shit. So that's how I got into it. But eventually, I started like, you know, collaborating with people. People started recognizing my shit. Started just sending me beats all on the fly.
Do you feel like there's any pressure on you when it comes to like establishing your sound and like kind of? I feel like every artist to a certain extent has that thought of like I want to fit in, but at the same time I want to stand out enough to where people know that this is like me. You feel me? Do you find like any pressure in trying to do that with like your music?
Absolutely not, bro. Cause like, I mean, that's how you establish yourself as an artist. You have to create something that nobody else is creating.
Yeah.
Like how are you gonna? That's like if you're selling a product. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you gonna market something that 10 other niggas already made? Like, they can get that same shit from the 10 other niggas. You might as well create something that is authentic to you. So that's why, like, bro, I say it's always important to be yourself in this shit. It's like cliche, but it's real, bro, because at the end of the day, with the music, you're the product, bro. So you have to sell something that, not necessarily sell, but like, you know what I'm saying, you have to put something out there that's authentic to you. That means something to you.
Yeah. Speak more to like your mindset when it comes to like marketing your music and, you know, trying to give yourself that push to be seen.
Oh yeah, bro. That's my pocket, bro. I love like the whole marketing shit, bro. Like I went to school for marketing, so.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, bro. Like with my last project, I did, you know, the flags and shit.
Yeah.
I had a whole team of people that who seen the vision that I had, and we had to figure out a way to like push it out there. And once we did the flags and everything, we got a lot of love off of that.
Yeah.
And that really influenced me to just keep doing that. Like I figured that that's my pocket. Doing crazy shit like that to market market projects and music and shit.
Yeah.
Cause at the end of the day, I like building worlds around like my music. So like, you know, the Bain shit, the shirts, everything we came up with, it was really me like world building around like my music. And a lot of people don't really understand that. A lot of people don't do that. They don't build like worlds around that shit. And they don't realize how important that is, you know? Like once you do that, people get invested. They be like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
You feel me?
I remember having a conversation with a friend of mine, Kai Killy, and he was talking about like how music becomes so much more powerful when it's attached to moments. Because everybody, like all the people in this room can think to a song and then that song be attached to a moment. And it's like a good memory, bad memory. Like music is powerful in that way.
Yeah,
so
it is.
The fact that you're thinking about marketing your music in that way is really special too. And it's pivotal. I think it's, you know, a testament to your dedication to your craft, feel me, what you do.
Absolutely. Like that was like one of my main influences off of that was like, you know, like like when those like archive pages post like guerrilla marketing, like like flicks like the Kill Bill shit and all that, like
hell yeah.
I think that shit is so cool. And when you do shit like that for music, it really like, you know, it creates like that mystique a little bit.
Yeah.
It creates that interest, like what the fuck is this? Like what
Very
is
true.
it? Like bro, when I was doing that whole campaign, people didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was people from all over the place looking at that shit. Like, what is this, like a clothing brand? Is it like a movie? Like motherfuckers thought I was promoting like the Batman movie because of Bane, bro. Like, you know, it's a lot of, you know, but once you build that kind of like, you know, that curiosity, people are gonna tune in. When you give them a product that like, that has like that great quality, like how Bane did, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, damn, I kind of fuck with this dude.
Oh, bro, you dropping jams, shit. All the people at home, make sure you soaking this shit up.
Got to, bro.
So you mentioned like the importance of world building for you, right? What would you say like your life was like and like your creative process was like when you were world building for Bane?
Like the music or like the whole like thing we did?
Bane is
Just
like,
in general?
overall.
Bro, first of all, bro, when I made that project, I was in just a really like bad state of mind, bro. To the point where like recording music was like my only source of like happiness for a little bit. So every time I did it, I put my all into it. All my feelings went into it, everything like that. Not just in the lyrics, but in the way that I sang on certain songs. Like you can hear like my intentions behind like the melodies I'm putting on like certain beats and shit. When I got done with it, you know, I was trying to figure out like what the purpose of the project was. And I just figured like, yo, this is just me putting myself out there just as a person. I felt like nobody really knew me as a person. So that's why I named the project Bane. You know, that whole process, like with us, like creating shit, bro, we went through heaven and hell to get that shit out, bro. Putting flags over buildings and shit. Niggas almost fell off buildings, bro. It was crazy, but like, you know, that's like kind of the beauty behind it. Cause like, bro, like we went through all that just to show y'all like what we had. And you know what I'm saying? Like the music, show y'all who the fuck I am. And I really enjoyed that. You know, for my next project, I'm doing another rollout like that. I've been very like secretive about it. Because you know I want to put it out there in everybody's faces when it's ready. You know what I'm saying? So like, it takes time. It does take time. I like to take time. I like to polish my shit for this next project. You know, shit. For sure. You know, shit.
So I saw you recently dropped fucking single, Yes Sir.
Yes sir.
Yes sir. That shit do it, no doubt, bro.
Thank you, bro.
So just tell me a little bit more about, you know, that and shit. Are we, like, can we expect any more singles, you know, from you, any more fire ass videos and shit?
I'm dropping a song tomorrow with you know Scubo?
No.
He's a producer out here. Scubo, he's hard.
Okay.
I'm dropping a video with him and Sorry Barry tomorrow. Me and Raw Visuals. I don't know if you know Raw.
Yeah.
We got another video coming out very soon. So
okay, you got a lot of shit on the way.
A lot of things on the way for sure.
I'm definitely excited to see it.
So we're gonna just keep dropping singles, bro. I like the videos and shit. You know, it brings attention to the brand stuff.
Right, no, and great marketing. You dropping marketing tips the whole damn video.
Absolutely.
But shit, appreciate you for sliding through my boy. For a great conversation, gang.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Bro, shit, go ahead, shout yourself out to people at home.
Alright, but my name is Fuego Baine from Chicago, Southside. Tap in, I'm on everything. Never stop. Coming out soon, for sure.
And that's a wrap, my boy.
Say that.
Good shit.
It's easy.